Turning now to the presidential campaign and yet another big development.
That's right. Robert Kennedy Jr. suspended his run for the White House and threw his support behind Donald Trump. Political reporter Marcia Kramer joins us now with more and some insight on how this might impact the race. Marcia?
Well, Allison, Maurice, Robert Kennedy Jr. may come from a storied line of Democrats, but when he announced what he called a heart-rending decision to leave the race and back Donald Trump, it was with a long diatribe against the Democratic Party, whose officials worked to keep his name off the ballot. Family members called it a betrayal.
Lacking confidence in its candidate, that its candidate could win in a fair election at the voting booth, the DNC waged continual legal warfare against both President Trump and myself.
In a long and winding speech filled with rants against the Democratic Party, American health policies, and the failure of the Biden administration to end the war in Ukraine, Robert Kennedy suspended his third-party presidential bid and endorsed Republican Donald Trump.
President Trump says that he will reopen negotiations with President Putin and end the war overnight as soon as he becomes president. This alone would justify my support for his campaign.
The Trump campaign immediately issued a memo saying Kennedy's support will help his campaign in key battleground states. The Democrats issued a statement saying, quote, Donald Trump isn't earning an endorsement that's going to help build support. He's inheriting the baggage of a failed fringe candidate. Good riddance. And 5 of his brothers and sisters denounced him, saying, quote, our brother Bobby's decision to endorse Trump today is a betrayal of the values that our father and our family hold most dear. It is a sad ending to a sad story. Political strategist J.C. Polanco told me Kennedy's support could sway some independent voters.
I don't think Vice President Harris had a shot to get a lot of those that were supporting Kennedy's campaign, considering his positions on vaccinations and some of his other weird positions.
And it could mean both good news and bad news for Donald Trump.
What's going to be interesting is this is going to cement former President Trump's position as the candidate of the fringe, because that is what Robert Kennedy Jr. represented in this presidential campaign.
Now, there have been reports that Kennedy's wife, the actress Cheryl Hines, was unhappy with his decision to back Trump. She posted a social media statement praising his campaign and thanking the volunteers who worked on it. Guys.
All right, Marcia, thank you.
Thank you, Marcia.